Hello and welcome to February's edition of Drawing with Daisy. For this month we will be drawing My Little Ponies. So of course, as usual, we will be starting off with guidelines. This one's for the head, this one's for the upper body like the chest, and then this one's for the lower body, which will connect the chest and the hind legs. Now for starters, we will be starting with the head, which is just going to be your regular pony shape. And then of course, I'm going to add ears. You can add ears facing forward, facing backward. I just like to draw the ears facing forward because it gives the pony a friendly expression. And then I'll add the other ear over here. This may be covered up later when I show you guys how to make your pony into a unicorn and a Pegasus and an alicorn. But for now, we will start with that. And then for the body, it's just going to be two lines that just snake down almost to make a small type S for the front, and then just a regular squiggly shape for the back. And then of course, we will add some feet in the front, which I like to draw like this. I am also using a reference that is similar to a more realistic style horse, just making the details of that horse just a little chunkier than usual. I'm also choosing to make one foot of the pose standing behind the other and kind of going outward so that it gives the pony a little bit of a cuter appearance. And then this right here is going to be the hoof. And we will take our pony and add this is the stomach area that will go back to lead to the rest of the body. And then of course, can add our hind legs, which I know hind legs can get pretty difficult. So this is just how I do it, is I just make a circle, and then this is like the rear end connected to the thigh shape, and then a more outstretched leg facing backwards, just like that. And then of course, I'm going to create the other one using a little bit of an effect to make it seem like it's standing with its legs spread instead of set together, just to of course give our pony a more fluid type stance. And then after that, we have our body done and we can start on details. So for starters, we can go back up here and give our pony a nice smile and a nostril, and then give our pony some big ol' eyes. If you'd like, you can give your pony lashes. Of course, the ponies don't have to be feminine, so if you would prefer to make your pony a little more contrast with a male, no need to add eyelashes. And then of course we can make big irises and pupils to accentuate the cute factor of our pony. And then I also like to go ahead and add a little bit of detail to show the eye on the other side. And of course we can give our pony some eyebrows as well. After that, we can go ahead and start on the mane. You can do a short mane, a long mane, it doesn't matter. I personally like to choose a mane that's more on the longer side. And then of course a tail. Once again, tails don't have to be short or long. It just depends on how you like it. So after we have that done, we can go ahead and start on if you'd like to make your pony a unicorn, an alicorn, or a pegasus. So for starters, we can make a horn and then erase any details within the horn and add our little divots in the horn, and that can be your unicorn. If you just want to add wings, you can just add wings too, which I am doing right here. It's a little hard to see because of the hair, but I'm basically making a little bit of a wing right here, and then going through and adding a wing, just like that. And of course our wings are not necessarily up or down, so it gives a nice resting yet active position to follow with our fluid pose. And then of course I'm going to add a little bit of detail within the wing, just like that. And then you can add a little bit of a shadow to create an effective one being behind as well. And then also create a little bit of an effect of the one being over too, just so that you can see. After that, you can have your choice. You can either make a unicorn, a pegasus, or an alicorn, just like mine. And since it is February and it is Valentine's Day, we are going to add a cutie mark of just a couple little hearts. You can add whatever you'd like to the cutie mark. You can really make this pony your own. And then of course I'm just going to go through and add some shading details to give my pony some contrast. Of course. Once that's done, you have your pony.